Hey everybody, welcome back to EU4 Multiplayer El Dorado, featuring myself, Northern Lion, as well as Quill, Mathis, and Arumba. Say hello.
Hello.
Harrow.
Hey there.
All right, let's do it.
It's the most wonderful time of the week.
Yeah. I get to.
Get to play some EU4.
TGIF.
I remember, Nizhny Novgorod announced me as its rival. And we were that big yet. Oh, didn't they rival Mathis
Yep,
as well?
yep.
And Arumba?
Yeah.
Oh, just
Not
Mathis
Arumba.
right now.
They-
I'm waiting for them to
Not me.
rival me.
they
but not
definitely
yet.
rivaled me. I'm almost. Yep. So they have a spare rival too. They can pick one more rival. They only have two rivals. So, fuck
I'm
them.
waiting for it.
I smell some collusion.
Yeah. Wonder if I can make friends with them. I mean, they're Christians, so I don't know, but
Oh, I annexed somebody. Okay. Cool. Who did I enter?
Yes, it has been a couple of, well, it's been a week since we played last time.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Leinster. That's right.
now I don't know what like house rules we're playing with this week, but I'm pretty sure that allying Nizhny Novgorod would be a no-no.
Well, we didn't
I wouldn't
actually
be a fan
set,
of it.
Yeah, we didn't set any house rules at the start, but it does seem kind of a douchey thing to do.
Although I guess I'd be the only one who could do it right now. I mean, since they hate you and all.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not
I
big
think
fans of me.
Rohilkhand.
They hate everyone.
I'm gonna improve relations with them. At least hope they don't rival me.
Rohilkhand.
Not that it really matters.
I'll
I got too many
insult you,
rivals as is.
motherfuckers.
I totally forgot what I was doing, but like all of Northern Europe is in a coalition against me, so I must have done really well last week.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, but they're all tiny nations in your
Right,
coalition, right?
they're all pretty small.
Yeah, it's not. Well, there's a lot of them at this point. I guess that's true.
I should attack them.
I've got a coalition with like Coruscant. They're pretty big. Although I'm very confident, even though I have no manpower, that I could crush face. I've got a lot of money for mercs.
Every
and
time you
things.
say Coruscant, I think it's like a Star Wars thing.
Yeah, well, they're right next to the Cardassians,
That's a Star Trek thing, okay?
right there.
Romulans.
Actually, they're not right next to each other. They have Nuremberg in between each other for some damn reason. But yeah, the Cardassians and Coruscant. And I think Gwalior, I think that's from Lord of the Rings. Pretty sure.
Paradox. I've got it backwards, probably.
Mm.
Are you telling me Tolkien took some inspiration from real history? I don't think so.
No, actually, Tolkien copied all his stuff from D&D.
Well,
it's like
I mean,
so
you get-
obvious.
if you get
Like hobbits, obviously they're just halflings.
look,
Come
man,
on.
if you know anything about Tolkien, the Tolkien universe, Middle Earth is just a different age of Earth.
What
Did you not know that?
is that? Is that confirmed by scientists?
Scientists, actually, yes, they did indeed tell us that through their scientific method.
I was like between the age of the dinosaurs and the age of man.
Right. We're in like I think like our according to Tolkien lore, we live in like the fifth age, the one immediately
Something like
following what happened in Lord of the Rings after that age ends.
I think somewhere in the Hobbit, like prologue or something like that, isn't there a thing about like, well, the hobbits are still around, but they're super quiet and stealthy, so that's why we don't notice them.
Yeah, something like
I've just
that.
sworn there was something like that.
It
in
might
there.
be, I don't know, but I think we live in like technically like the fifth age. There you go, Ryan. Your mind blown.
A little bit, I guess. There was that Lord of the Rings video game, The Third Age.
That is pretty bad.
I heard it was not so good.
That was the one that was like the Star Wars Battlefront type game. Is that one?
I think so.
Yeah, that game was pretty bad.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, do I want to go down to 65 Republican tradition and keep this leader? Or do I want to... Nah, probably not.
Why are all you nerds worried about trading and stuff like that when there's cannons and gunfire?
Well, I'm waiting for about 400 more admin power so that I can get my Deus Vault idea, and then I'm gonna go plunge south into Africa.
Deep.
Plus, manpower.
Plunge deep.
It's-
I'm still like smaller than we were when we created our countries.
That's
Oh.
just bad luck.
Yeah. I mean, I was looking at your base stacks. You have like 200 base stacks. I have like 50. So,
It's
Yeah.
going real well.
yeah.
Make a dap bank.
But look at all my islands. This is like a tropical tourist paradise.
You do. Give it a couple of 100 years, everyone's gonna be going there for some daiquiris.
Sugar.
I'll vacation
Oh,
there.
daiquiris. Same thing. Aruma, did you see that tweet when we posted the last episode of Europa Universalis? I asked you about those like merchant mechanics, and then that dude just called me out for, as you were talking, I just set all of my merchants to collect from trade, even as you were like, you should never do that.
I didn't see that, no.
In my head, I was like, I'm totally following his advice. Yeah, I understand it. But yeah, 4 of my 5 merchants apparently are just collecting from trade right now. Oh,
Yeah.
3 out of 5.
0 out of my 3 are. So Arumbia seems to have started colonizing again. You noticed in South America?
Oh, they were there last. Yeah, I saw
They're
that.
turning their shit around, man. You jumped out at the wrong time. This is the golden age for Arumbia.
If Nizhny Novgorod
No.
declares war on them, they might leave. Well, no, because they'd have to lose their islands, because the islands are part of Europe, so they can't leave until they lose more. Wait, what?
I think that's right.
People angered by our failure to wage war? Because
Good.
of our failure to pursue war against the infidels, or people are upset? Is that because of religious ideas?
I don't know.
I'm not a horde or anything.
I think that just can happen when you're.
This is the
Sunni.
second doomsday for them now.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there you go, coalition.
All right, coalition
Have
war.
fun.
Let's do this.
Oh no.
Was there a declaration? I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thuringia declared war on me. I don't know what they're thinking. Like, I wanted to declare war on Thuringia. This just seems like a perfect opportunity.
Yeah, I don't think this coalition's going to be a problem for you unless you have like no manpower or anything.
I have low manpower, but I just dismissed a bunch of mercenaries, so I'll just hire them back.
It's like, whoa, guys, I changed my mind.
I wonder if that's why
Yeah,
they declared war on you.
That's
Could
probably
be.
true, yeah, because I lost about half of my force limit. I mean, I didn't lose the limit, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, that can definitely cause it to trigger.
That's very interesting.
You got weak suddenly. Let's attack. Oh, they're back. Shit.
well,
Just bait
surely,
the AI into attacking you that way.
surely I can rely on my vassals to help me out.
Don't call me Shirley. Hey, airplane.
Earlier this week, because I was sick, I spent like 6 hours in bed just watching the not Lethal Weapon, sorry. Not that those are bad, but the Naked Gun movies. So I'm
Oh, excellent.
pretty much right there with you.
I haven't watched those in forever.
Cops and women don't mix. It's like drinking a bottle of Drano. Sure, it'll clean you out, but it'll leave you hollow inside.
I've got a friend right now who's doing a marathon live stream of Max Payne 3. So I've
Oh,
only
yeah.
been hearing this kind of dialogue all day long.
I really liked Max Payne 3 for that kind of like hilarious dialogue. He's like, I wouldn't know good from bad if good was given to charity and bad was fucking my sister.
Yeah, that's right at the beginning.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
I wanted to like Max Payne 3, but I just didn't.
I really liked it, but I'm one of those guys who's like, you know, Metal Gear Solid 2, like 80% cutscenes. I'm in, man.
Did you play Metal Gear
This shit's
Solid
gonna be
4?
Crazy. I did not play Metal Gear Solid 4, actually.
That game, man. The final cutscene of Metal Gear Solid 4, and I'm not lying, lasts about an hour and a half.
Really?
Yes. I played it through twice. I played it through once for myself, and then my friend liked to watch me play like the Metal Gear games just because he enjoyed the story. And the last like cutscene, I was like, I'll be back in 20 minutes. He's like, you have that kind of time? I'm like, I'll be back in 20 minutes. That cutscene. It was because Kojima just likes to vomit information all over you at the end of his games.
Yeah,
He's
man.
like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna explain some shit to you right now. Which one do I want? I'll go
I'm
with
into
that
it.
one.
It's not a game. It's a chance for him to tell a story.
Yes, it's like the guy who did Quantum
Oh.
Dreams.
Yeah,
Oh,
Quantic Dream.
yeah.
David Cage.
Yeah, David Cage. That's what I was looking for.
Dude, this is the best coalition of all time. Ashanti came to my defense.
Oh, yeah, you got tons of help.
Oh, you got
And now they're
Ashanti?
just-
Yeah, that's good.
They're going buck wild on Ashanti. This is great.
Oh, they
I'm
are.
gonna
They're fucking
sneak
tearing
in-
Ashanti apart, huh?
I'm going to sneak in on the other side. Oh my god, why are you taking the worst path of all time?
That's the one thing with playing that area. There's a lot of that, and there's a lot of, I want to make what looks like a simple move. No, I don't need my transports. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of that.
Just turn off automated transports at a certain point in that area.
You know, you can hold down control and you'll force it to not do that.
I think I heard that once. I mostly just used like shift queuing to get around that, but
Yeah, you shift Q to get around it, but you can force them to use it. It's like sometimes when you're
cool.
using in that area, you'll want them to use boats too. It's just a problem area. Oh. Nation of Miami has decided to start westernizing.
Didn't they start that like 5 episodes ago? Like I'm sure you've said that
No.
before.
I think they just got occupied. Like they're probably bankrupt.
Miami in South America?
Yeah, they're right below me, north,
Okay.
the upper part of South America.
Thank God that it's true, because I could not deal with commenters being like Miami's in Florida.
Yeah, they have 2 provinces. That's it.
It's really irritating because I can't actually fabricate any claims on them because their capital is the only thing adjacent to me.
Oh,
So
yeah, that's a
there's
pain.
zero way for me to get to war with them right now.
No trade dispute or anything.
No, they're too small to have any trade power. It's a really kind of an annoying problem. But eventually I'll have, unless they westernize, I'll have the primitives thing.
Is there anything I should know about negotiating a peace deal with the coalition? Like, can I just operate under the same principles that I normally would?
Just
or is
crush
it,
the leader.
Like,
I don't think you can separate piece out the other people in the coalition. They've changed the rules a few times with some coalition stuff, but I think that's still true.
Well, if worse comes to worse, just give him some of Ashanti's land and worked for me.
I'm very confident that I'm gonna win. It's just
Ashanti's gonna walk out kind of hurt though. That's good.
Ashanti's gonna get screwed.
That's good. Yeah. Make him smaller. I'm down with that.
It's not because Ashanti is not helping or like we're having trouble. It's just because I got a lot of land. It's taking like a really long time to walk here.
I feel like that happens with you a lot. Every one of your countries just gets really big.
This one has some shortcuts in it, but that doesn't seem to be helping.
Actually, let me.
You guys have these big, pretty countries, and I'm just this scattered bit of islands. I'm so pathetic in this campaign.
Hypatia, you have a hell of a coalition that's formed up, huh?
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. I probably shouldn't declare another war. I'm like literally gearing up to declare another war. Because I just got my religious ideas, right? So I'm like, oh, that's cool, man. I got all my infinite CBs. Plus, I don't have any manpower, so it's gonna be a boring episode. I don't like not warring. It's kind of this thing.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like that's the problem that a lot of people have with EU4. Is that war is pretty fun, and the stuff that's outside of war, you know, if you're a genius, you can have a lot of fun with trade. But apart from that, it's kind of like just gearing up for the next war.
Yeah.
Well, did you hear about? Maybe we already talked about it last week about the big changes that are coming up with the building system.
I don't remember the building thing, but we should talk about the parliamentary thing afterwards. Go with the buildings.
The building thing is way cooler than the parliament stuff that I was reading about. So they're going to change it so that instead of having like all the buildings that are in the game right now, they're gone. Okay.
Okay.
Like, they may come back in some sort of version of it, but everything as you know it is just gone. No more buildings like that. They're removing the monarch power cost to build buildings, and every province is going to have a kind of like an infrastructure amount that they can have that will allow them to have a certain number of buildings.
Okay.
And so you spend administrative monarch points or diplomatic monarch points or military monarch points to either upgrade base tax, manpower, or production.
Oh.
So production and base tax are going to be split. They're not going to be together anymore. So like you could spend, I don't know what the numbers are, but like just say it's 50 administrative points, perhaps probably more than that, probably 100 administrative points to raise base tax by 1. Just like that. Just raise your base tax.
Huh.
So instead of only being able to expand via war, you can actually just upgrade your country, which is cool. And then the bigger your cities are, the more infrastructure they can hold, and so then you can build more buildings. It's going to be really cool. I like the idea. They're trying to make it so you can build tall.
Yeah, that's interesting. It'll be interesting to see if it works out.
I already know how I'm going to abuse the hell out of it. Ready?
All right, go for it.
I'm going to create or vassalize as many tiny countries as possible, and I'm just going to have lots of little 1 or 2 province miners so they have nothing to spend their points on except for upgrading their city. And then I'll integrate them
Right.
and move on to the next set of provinces.
Interesting.
Make them do all the upgrading for me. It'll be great.
That sounds pretty good.
Hopefully Wiz doesn't hear that. and he lets it go into the game.
So the parliamentary system, the way it was initially described, it either I don't know if it's going to be awesome or incredibly tedious, but I like approve of the experimentation. Apparently, England is going to start with one of these, and it might be a way to make England a bit more interesting and maybe a bit more powerful because apparently they actually have a bit of a hard time. But you'll be able to like pass these sort of like big laws, these big decisions that will have, you know, theoretically a pretty big impact on your country. But every one of your provinces, well, not every province, you can assign like a parliamentary seat in your province. And if a province has a parliamentary seat, then it has a vote. You need to, like a certain amount of votes in favor to pass these various laws. You might have to like apparently bribe people, spend money or something like that to convert their vote or some damn thing. You're going to need a minimum number of seats depending on your country size. And I think having a seat in a province gives it a perk as well. I think maybe it gives it more base tax.
More, not base tax, but tax income
percentage.
efficiency.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I have no idea how that's actually going to play out. But it's like,
And
all right.
also, it's not, yeah, it's going to be England. They start with it, but then also, I think it was what, constitutional republics and
Yeah.
one other republic, I think it was. Might have been enlightened monarchy, actually. He says, as Northern Lion and Mathis have their eyes glaze over. Like,
Well, I'm in the middle of quite an enormous war right now.
You described me pretty
Whoa,
perfectly.
You are losing.
Well,
You're
I wouldn't say I'm losing.
minus 31 from 10 battles. I guess that's probably Ashanti that's losing.
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
And I did lose. I lost 3% war score in a battle that I thought I should have won.
there's this bug I found in my colonial campaign where war score from battles is taking whatever it shows in the pop-up that says, like, you know, you've gained 1% war score. It's taking that and adding 3. Just a flat
wow.
3 war
What?
score. So if the battle was 0.24, it's 3.24.
That's
You
dumb.
can actually, like, the next battle you're in, check it. See what it says at the end of the dialogue, and then check in your actual war screen what that battle was worth.
Oh my god.
It-
I think I'm
I
gonna
think
lose
it's-
this one too.
I think it's related to the CB. I think it's the Colonial Conquest CB that's bugged.
Oh, okay.
Are there like
maybe-
amazing Thuringian ideas? I keep losing these like 1.5 versus 1 stack
We
battles.
can find
here.
out what they've got. They've got 2.5% bonus discipline, which is not
got
Doesn't
enough.
the-
seem, it doesn't seem enormous.
They got tech
Also-
level 8, but so do you. I don't know.
Maybe
And
they've
they've got
I don't know.
2 levels of quantity idea. That's not going to help them win.
Their leader's a 1-star general. Well, I don't know. They have 5 leaders in their stack, so I have no idea how that even plays out. But
the best one fights.
well, they have a 1-star like leader that's worse than mine, and my leader cancels out the terrain penalty.
The crossing penalty?
No, it's not crossing. It's just because it's like defenders have an advantage in woods.
Yeah, your leader can't negate terrain advantage.
Unless he's just
Only-
saying that his leader's just slightly better, so it basically breaks
Ah.
even.
Oh no! I did have the minus sign, but it was like -1 terrain +1 fire. I actually thought that canceled out to 0,
But yeah, effectively.
but it doesn't like directly negate it. I guess.
That's right. Not like
Okay,
having
I
high
didn't know
maneuver
that, actually.
negates a river crossing. Right. Normally, river crossing's -1. If you have high maneuver, it'll cancel that completely, so the -1 doesn't even show up in the list,
Okay.
and then you just get your +1 fire or whatever on top.
I was
of
wondering
canceling
about
it out.
that. Yeah, that's a little confusing.
Oh, that's right. Every time we load up, every week, I forget that we had flat base tax enabled. Every time. I'm like, oh, I wonder what province should I colonize next? Oh, wait. They're all
Doesn't
the
matter.
exact same.
Unless you can see a trade good, but I guess you can't for colony.
Mm-hmm.
How's it going, Mathis? You being quiet? You're not
Yeah,
even
just
in a war.
I just teched up to level 7 admin tech, picked a new idea, about to hit level 10 military tech. Ooh, Danzig wants me in a war? Fuck you, buddy. No.
Riveting.
Where are you? What? Where are you? Why am I your ally? Oh, I think I was just Oh, okay, gotcha. Alliance offer from Oda.
You're right, by the way, Quill. You can't. Oh, that's our time there. You can't separate peace coalition leaders or coalition members.
Yeah, if anyone came into the war as an alliance as opposed to a coalition, then you might be able to. You can separate peace them, but the actual members of the coalition, no.
Ah, beautiful though. The country I want to take over is the country that's leading the coalition.
Nice. I mean, you could never. I don't think you could ever full annex some secondary member of the coalition, but by negotiating with the coalition leader, I think you could still vassalize a second party. Or third party. I don't know.
You guys want to end the episode here?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
I got nothing going on.
All right. Well,
Good to go.
Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
See you soon.